mums, new parents that have disrupted night sleep. Because what we know with disrupted night sleep is the effects that it has on insulin control. Now, you can do it yourself if you've got access to a blood sugar level, blood glucose level monitor. You can test your fasting glucose levels in the morning on a night where you've slept compared to a night where you haven't slept. You'll find that fasting glucose levels are higher. You'll find that your ability to control blood glucose levels is pretty much non-existent. It's like that of a diabetic or a pre-diabetic. And there's a reason, because insulin sensitivity is numbed, insulin secretion ability is decreased, glucose sensitivity is decreased, all from a lack of sleep. And being a new parent, chances are you're going to have lack of sleep. And so it's vitally important that the sleep you get is of the highest quality. And therefore, it's important that you block one of the main troublemakers of adequate melatonin production, blue light. Okay, blue light, green light, cyan light all have an impact on melatonin production in the evening. Now, as we go into summer, blue light from outside, from the sun, especially if you're in Norway, is going to be an issue. And then we're going to compound that by watching TV in the afternoon or in the evening and at night time. So we're going to have double lots of blue light. So what I recommend to new parents and parents with toddlers that are having disrupted sleep is that you get some red light bulbs, or you get some, there are like Philips Hue. I don't know whether you've got those, but there are other makes where you can change the colour of the light bulb down to a red or an orange. And that's what I recommend. Even when it's daylight, even when it's evening time, I will turn the red light on that I have in the living room, and I'll turn the red light on that I have in the bedroom and the bathroom, and that will be the light. Even though it's light outside, I want extra red light in, because I want my daughter's body to realise that it is nighttime. And so what I do is I'll put those red lights on, so there's more red light coming into the house. I'll also get her to wear her blue light blocking glasses, so that blocks out 60 to 70%. I haven't got her the 98% blue light. I might do, but there are no studies on. There's no reason why it shouldn't work on her, but I haven't researched the kids' side of things, so I just stick with 70% blue light blockers for her. And that allows her to, when we get into bed, even though it's light outside, is that her body is understood. And so we'll make it completely dark in the room, and then we'll just have red light on. So when we're reading a book and stuff like that, so her body understands that it's nighttime. But it's the same thing for you new parents. It's the same thing. If you've got a very bright bedroom for the child's getting mixed messages. It's the same thing for you. If you've got a very bright living room, a very bright bedroom, and you're trying to get good quality sleep, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So what we need to do is hack our environment, especially in the summer. And it's the same in the winter. In the winter it gets dark, so we put the lights on. So we create an artificially light environment. And in the summer, it's too light. It stays light for too long. And so at each season, I mean, there's probably like 4 to 6 weeks where the light should work perfectly with your rhythms. But if you are a new parent and you want your kid to sleep better, then change the lighting. If you want to sleep better, then you also need to change that lighting. You need to have red lights on. You need to have orangey lights, red lights. Get rid of the white lights. Add extra red into the daylight that's outside. Turn off the screens, or wear blue light blockers, because I can't do anything about the disrupted night sleep, but I can do something about the melatonin disruption. And we can wear blue light blocking glasses that help increase your natural melatonin production on an evening. And therefore, when you do get to sleep, that sleep is actually of a higher quality. That allows the melatonin to do the things that it wants to do in your body overnight. So everything from helping you get better quality night's sleep to repairing and regenerating your mitochondria so you have more energy the next day. Because that's then the other thing. That's the other thing is, by not having adequate sleep, you don't get the repair of the oxidative stress or the stress that's happened inside the mitochondria which produce your energy. So you're living on kind of yesterday's kind of energy levels, instead of having them nice and clean, so your engines are nice and clean and ready and firing on all cylinders to hit the day. You've got yesterday's engines that are all dirty and not working as well. And so we need that quality of sleep. And so that's what I say, and I recommend to all new parents, get some blue light blocking glasses and hack your environment. So we get it with red in the evening because it's summer now, so we're not going to get dark. We can make it as dark as possible, and we increase the red in it. We get blue light blocking glasses to filter out the blues from the screens and out of the daylight, which will help you sleep better, which will help with your blood glucose levels, which will help with your insulin levels, which will help with your energy levels. And then following that, the next morning when you wake up, because chances are your kid will wake up with the light because it's very sensitive. Your child has very, very sensitive eyes to light, and so it will wake up with the light. And therefore you will be up early. And the best thing you can do in order to get a better night's sleep the following night is get up and get outside into the daylight. Now, that's sometimes quite tough, but as it gets warmer, what we can do is we can go outside and we can have breakfast outside, or we can just go outside and get 15 minutes of direct daylight. Direct daylight. Now, if you're scared about your kid, then we can sit in the shade. But because the daylight outside will send the right signals into your brain that send the right signals down and out into the rest of your body in order to say, right, okay, sleep time is over. We need to start producing daytime hormones. And some of those daytime hormones get converted into your sleep hormone melatonin later on in the day. So you further increase your quality of night sleep the following night. So hack your environment in the evening, add red to it, block out the blue, get the best quality sleep you can in the periods which you can sleep before you're woken up. Then in the morning when you wake up, get daylight going through the eyes as soon as possible, and anchor those circadian rhythms and start the day. Start your day off well, which will then add to the quality of sleep the night after. And if you do that day in, day out, you will start to feel better. So, increase the red light in the evening, decrease the blue light through turning off the TVs and screens or adding blue light blockers. Get out in the morning. Simple dimple. Mums, dads, have a great day. Get enough light. Stay healthy.